Yes? Yeah? So he works on a theory of reality and abstracts and ideas. Yes? So what he called the form is the concept, is that abstract idea. Yes? Who can give me the definition of a table? What is a table? Anyone that want to talk, please hang up.
Ну, это предмет, за которым едят на четырех ножках с столешницей.
Okay. That is a very good definition. However, tables can be made of stone, metal, plastic. It doesn't need to be wood. And can a table have less than 4 legs? Yes or no? Yes. Okay? So in this case, what makes sure that we'll all understand table in the same way is that table is something where we can operate. It's a surface that allows us to operate. That can be eating, it can be writing, or it can be reading. Yes? Doesn't matter the material, doesn't matter the number of legs. So in that case, the concept, the abstract idea will be the table as that surface where we can operate and do things. And then we will have the object, which will be the concrete table, okay? In this case, we're talking about one table that is made of wood, that have 4 legs, and it's a gorgeous mahogany color. Do we see the difference? We see the difference between the concept, the abstract, and the object himself. Yes? Everyone follows? Good. And then, of course, we have the subject, which is us. Yeah? We are the person who realize what a table is. So according to Plato, we will never be able to get the real concept, okay? The concept is something that is up there. It's an abstract idea that we cannot apprehend. Do you understand apprehend? Yeah? It's the Greek root of to know, to learn. But it goes like apprehend. So it's grasping that concept, yeah? Grasp the meaning, understand or perceive. So we have the meaning there, which is the table, and the way I understand, I grasp that meaning. I perceive that meaning. Everyone follows? Yes? Yes? So before, when we were saying that sometimes you have problem with your staff because your staff or your managers or your friends or your colleagues, they don't understand you, it's because they haven't apprehend that meaning. There is a difference, yeah, between what you try to express. In pure philosophy, the form is there and we cannot touch it from a philosophical point of view, yes? But then what we need to do is we need to shape that through language. Language shapes reality because the human being communicates through language or through drawing or through mimics. So for the concept to be clear between us to communicate, we need to make sure that we use the same code. Everyone follows? And you see the importance of that code, yeah? Because if, as the gentleman said, we establish that a table has to have 4 legs, then what happens if I have a table with 3 legs? I will not tell you, bring me the table, because table for you have 4 legs, for me have 3 legs. Now what? That is a problem in communication. You will not understand that I want that surface. Yes? Yeah? I know that all this is a little bit strange because I'm mixing language, linguistics, philosophy, but it's for you to understand how you really can stop having communication problems by using the same code, because language shapes reality. Everyone good so far? Yes? Yeah, that right at the end, there is a lady sleeping there? No. Ladies awake. Very good. Very good. Who knows what that title is? Love me tender, love me true, never let me go. Yes? We recognize the song? Elvis Presley. The song is Elvis Presley. Very good. So now I want you to think about the meanings of tender. Yes? Again, English is not your first language. Neither is mine. But so far is the most international language. That's why in hospitality it's very important that we get to grasp the meaning of a few words in English. Yes? So the meanings of English are very loving and gentle, showing affection and love for someone or something, showing care. And of course, it's a person who looks after someone else or a machine or a place. Does make sense? Yeah? Does it make sense in Russian? We do understand. What is the translation of that? And why do you think that I'm making a stop in the meanings of tender? Anyone who want to talk? Who want to answer? Who wants to answer?
Скорее всего, используются ложные друзья переводчика, то есть слово tender. Если на английском это означает любящий, нежный, то на русском это означает закуп, то есть другое значение, хотя звучат одинаково. И тоже создает вот этот шум, как вы сказали, который мешает пониманию информации.
Totally agree. Totally agree. That's why, as I said, even if English is not your first language, even if English is not my first language, there are a few concepts that we have to use in English because it's the most international language in hospitality at the moment. Back in the 18th century, French was the international communication language. Right now, unfortunately, it's English. Hopefully soon it will be Spanish. No, Chinese, no. That's way too complicated. No, no. But my question is, why do you think that I'm stopping on the tender word? Bartender. Very good. Bartender. It is very, very, very important that communities, industries, where English is not the first language, the word that we use is bartender. Because the difference is a barman, a barwoman, is a person that stays at the bar. Nothing else. It's not a person who cares. It's not a person who loves. It's not a person who gives you special attention. Yeah? I know that there is the word mixology as well. Yeah? But mixology is just one little part of our business. Our main thing is to look after the guests. That is what we need to concentrate on. It is not, making drinks. Yes, I can create drinks. I can call myself an alchemist. I do enjoy very amazing drinks. But that is just a tiny little part of my job. My main job is to look after the person who is in front of me, to look after my guests, to look after that person that come to my place and spend the money, to look after that person who pay my wages and make sure that my business run perfectly. That is why I'm stopping on the tender concept. Yeah? So it's bartender and floor tender. That's a very nice ringtone. Yeah? So that's the reason why. Yeah? A bartender and a floor tender. Floor tender will be the person who works at the floor, the person who looks after the people on the floor, and the person who has the same love, the same care, and the same knowledge. That will be the ultimate professional of the hospitality. Do you all understand? Yes? So please, from now on, whenever you speak in Russian, don't say barman, because barman is just a man behind the bar. Barwoman, that is just a woman behind the bar. It is not a true professional of the hospitality who really cares about the person that is in front of them. Do we agree? Yes? Yes? Very good. Communication breakdowns. Yeah? So now that we have established how important, we establish what is our different ways of communicating, we establish what is the sender, the receiver, we establish what is the channel, we establish that we need to guarantee that we can understand each other, so we need to decode. We need to guarantee that we use the same code. Now, communication breakdowns. Does the joke translate into Russian, my gorgeous translators? I made clear that I don't want my employees to be scared of me. Any employee who is scared of me will be fired immediately. Yes? Do we all get that joke? You're not laughing too much. Oh well. Maybe it doesn't translate. It's real. That's the problem. It's real. Yeah. But that's one of the main problems that we have in the industry. Yes? Having bosses that don't understand you. Yes. So we have two quotes that are very important in communication. The single biggest problem in communication is the illusion that has taken place. Do we understand that concept? Yes? I'm giving you a message, yeah? But I don't get feedback. I don't look at you. There is no eye contact. There is no check that you are awake and you are listening to me. So I just throw my message and I go away. You never understood, you didn't. But because I didn't do the check back with you, I assume that you got the message. If I assume the message, I don't try to make sure that you understand me. Then there is no communication. Yeah? We all follow? That's problem number one. So please, every time that you communicate, every time that you try to get a message across, guarantee that the people who is, in this case, you, my public, but if you are in the work environment, your colleagues, or your bosses, or your employees, or your guests, please guarantee that that message come across. Don't assume that because I'm telling you, don't assume that the receiver is getting it. So always make sure that there is a feedback. And the second quote that I'm putting from Mr. Covey, the second quote is that most people, they don't listen to understand. They listen with the intention to reply. Do we get that concept? Yes? So again, importance of feedback. Because we are in an express society, everyone is used to, give and take, give and take, give and take extremely quickly. No, sometimes you will need to stop. It's very important that you stop and try to really understand. As you were saying before, your employees don't get what you say. Why? Because they just want to go to the next step, yeah? So to try